preparation for today's concert was a very intense experience for these students. It has been really fun to watch them learn and grow throughout all of their rehearsals and sectionals. I would like to take a moment to thank Olentangy Orange High School for their use of facilities and equipment. Thanks to Mrs. Lori Cornett for her facilities assistance. The list of sectional coaches can be found on the back of your program. I would like to recognize all the private teachers and school directors that are here supporting their students today. Please stand if you teach one of the musicians on stage. Please take a moment to make sure that your cell phone and watches are off or set to silent. We ask that you do not take flash photography during the performance, as these can be a distraction to the performers on stage and other audience members. Our conductor for the 2025 East Central Honors Orchestra is Dr. Jen Bates. Dr. Bates is Director of Orchestral Activities at Otterbein. He is an active conductor, bassist, clinician, and educator. Please welcome our concertmaster and Dr. Jen Bates.
Portion of a larger work, and this work is a snapshot of scenes that take place along the Moldau River in what is now the Czech Republic. So the Moldau would be to the Czech people what the Mississippi River is to us. It's their national river, and Smetana, the composer, composed a series of scenes that take place along the river. So what we're playing is kind of a folk wedding scene. A lot of energetic folk dancing. And so imagine yourself on a warm day on a riverboat, and you're approaching this, and the sound gradually fades in, and you're in the midst of this wonderful wedding scene, and then we float on by, and the music fades in. So that's the scene we're taking today. Moldau, country wedding dance. We worked hard. going to take you on a little world tour here today. Hungarian folk music is up next. Eastern Europeans, folk music, dancing, it's just a part of their culture, and the feelings of the rhythms and sometimes unusual harmonies and things are just so much a part of that music and those traditions. So a brand new arrangement that's out right now, and one that I really love because it really causes everybody to count fiercely in this piece. So Hungarian folk dance. Now a little bit of film music, an American classic that really doesn't need an introduction, but I promise I will talk to you. So, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. This arrangement has some special challenges. You'll hear some really beautiful harmonies that are kind of taken from the jazz idiom. It's putting people in some unusual positions for this age group. First violins are spending some time in second position, which is not one of the things that they're probably doing most of the time. But that's why they're in this group, is because they're advancing and they need these challenges. So we're here to play this beautifully expressive American classic. African American spiritual. The drinking gourd refers to the Big Dipper. And as slaves were making their way out of the South into the Civil War, during the Civil War, seeking asylum in the North, they were following the gourd in the sky, the Big Dipper, and the North Star to find asylum in the North. And so this is a wonderfully imaginative arrangement, features every section in the orchestra, and has some really good rhythmic activity to it too. Follow the group. They just came in at the last minute to help us out here. Some percussionists from Orange High School here. So we'll leave you with these last three pieces. It's just the magic that happens here on the stage happens every day in these classrooms and in the private studio, and all the people that have contributed keep supporting them. It's a thankful job. It's a very gratifying job to be teaching music. But there's a lot. So give them an attaboy once in a while and a pat on the back. They deserve it. They're doing wonderful work with their students, as you can hear today. How about one more round of applause?